And we are back with another video, and this one is going to be going through all of the MAGELORD quests and how to beat them. Now, if you guys have been struggling with the MAGELORD quests, this guide is going to be showing you where you can find all of the things that you need to find and going into the details on how you can unlock this awesome set. So let's get right into it, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. You can turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my uploads. First, we got to start by grabbing the quest, and now we need to find the level 5 MAGELORD Apprentice. There is no tracking, so there's really no way to find what you need unless you know where to go. All of these locations and basically this entire guide is all thanks to the people in the AE Federation who helped find these locations. So the first location is just outside the magic shop. If you head over here by the training Frogzard, you are going to be seeing the first MAGELORD Apprentice. That completes that quest just like that, so now you run back and you can turn it in. The level 10 is next. And for this one, we're going to be jumping to the Dreadfool's Labyrinth. So when you get here, you're going to want to run down this path right here. Basically, just follow this direction. And right down here is where he's going to spawn. So at this point, we will head back to the magic shop. Turn that in and grab the next one. And for this one, we're going to be jumping over to Ashfall and more particular to the upper firefields. And then once here, you're going to want to run across this direction. When you go into the dungeon, if the apprentice is not there, then just leave the dungeon because they don't respawn in dungeons. They only respawn in the open areas. So there he is right there in front. All right, back to the magic shop. Turn that one in, and the next one is the level 20. So we're going to be jumping to there. The next location is Frost Vale, and we are heading to another dungeon. So you're going to have to run through the entirety of the dungeon until you get to the last room that has the boss in it. Now if you get here and you notice that the guy is not here and no one has killed him, that is because he's a random spawn. So you might be running it a couple times before you finally get the right guy. Finally, I got in just as he was dying. Whew. Boy, that was not easy. Now we turn in the quest and we are on to the level 25, and the next location is the clock tower, and I forget how to, oh right. So best way to do that is to jump to Babylon and then interact with the crystal, and you're gonna find Darkovia. Go to the castle and then make your way to the castle. Now once you get inside the castle, you are looking for the clock tower. So just head up these stairs. And you want to run the clock tower. And there we go. There is the mage right there. Now again, it's the same thing. This person randomly spawns in this dungeon and it might take a while for it to finally spawn, but I got lucky. This was my third Or was it my fourth? I think it was my third run and it spawned. So that's pretty good. Now you're going to want to make sure everybody in the dungeon is here before you kill it because, you know, it'd be difficult and it's annoying for them. And there we go. Completed that quest. Going to grab the shoulder piece and jump into the magic shop. Now there's one more to turn in. And now we've got the level 27. And this one here is a difficult fight. So for this one, you are going to want to jump to Arkengrove Forest, to be exact. And you are going to want to head towards the castle. Well, I guess it's actually called the tower, not the castle, but I call it the castle. So then once you're here, you're going to want to head up to the council room. And if you have not guessed why you're here, you are here to do the Trials of a Mage challenge. So challenge the mage and then head into the public dungeon. And you're going to see just over here, there is the guy right there. Now this guy here is tough. He's got 25,000 HP and really good defense. So it's recommended to use rend, or if you're a warrior, make sure you take down his defense because otherwise it takes that much longer. And there we go. We got that one down. Grab the robe piece and head back to turn in the final quest. And there we go. All of the quests are now done. Now to craft each of these pieces, you need to have Mage class tokens. You also need the pieces as well. To get the Mage class token, in case you did not know, head to the class trainers and talk to Arcana, and you're going to have the Mage Training right here. You get 25 Mage class tokens every single time you complete this daily. And this one here is really easy to do. Now you can track this one so it tells you where to go. For instance, travel to the Green Guard Forest and just kill these guys. You're going to be getting some essence from them. You don't need to pick anything up, you just need to take them down. Then you need some Grove Essence, which is found by these guys over here. And then you need the Magic Stone Essence, which is, if you haven't figured out, it's by killing this guy right here. And then you head back to the class trainers and turn in the quest. Just that easy. It is fast. Now let me explain the spawns a little bit. If the mage is outside of dungeons, then it respawns based on the mob that is replaced. For instance, the mob in this area respawns extremely quickly, so this Apprentice respawns pretty quick. The one in the labyrinth respawns a little bit longer. Now again, it does replace a random mob at the end of that dead end, so it takes a little bit longer to respawn, but the ones in the dungeons do not respawn. Now as for the spawn rate of the ones in the dungeon, I'm not really sure. I wouldn't think it's as high as the lower level ones, the level 5s and level 10s. It's probably harder because I know for me in that Frost one, the Frost Vale dungeon, that took forever to get that guy to spawn. Maybe I was just really unlucky, but so you've definitely got a grind ahead of you to get the complete set, not to mention you have to get the mage tokens, which can also take several days of doing that. Now, as confirmed by a dev, the drops are somewhat random. Now, if you fight a level 5 apprentice, most of the time you're going to be getting the belt. However, you do have a slim chance of getting some of the other drops as well. If you're fighting the level 10 apprentice, you're mostly going to be getting the boot piece. However, you do have a chance of getting the other drops as well, but a much lower rate, and this is how it continues for the rest of them. So level 15 has a higher chance of dropping the gloves, but you do have a slim chance of getting the other items. The circuit and the shoulders are dropped by the level 20 apprentice, but you do have a slim chance of the others. And the level 25 drops the chain collar, but you also have a slim chance of getting the others. And then the level 30 drops the robe pieces. However, like I said, you have a slim chance of getting the other pieces as well. So there we go. I hope that covers everything in this video. I tried to do as much detail as possible, and I'd like to know what you guys think of this quest. I personally loved it. I love anything that gets the community working together to try to figure out where you're supposed to fight, what drops what, things like that. It's great when you're working with the community and trying to figure out these things. So quests like these are always a plus. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one.